Hello everyone, in this video I'll be talking about if there'll be a level cap increase in Borderlands 4. This is a very hot topic as there was a level cap increase when cash dropped, but there hasn't been any official word yet on if we'll see the same for when Loveless drops. So, this Thursday we will be getting our newest takedown here. I hope that we'll be seeing more of these, but I'll give my thoughts on that in this video, which is going to have 9 new legendaries, 1 new pearlescent, and this is free for all players alongside the paid bounty pack 3. Now, initially, there's only going to be 4 bounty packs, but whenever the first one released, they gave it away for free and added the additional 5th one, which will be releasing in September alongside Loveless. But if we take a look back to the previous roadmap that came out around Christmas time here, with this, they were talking about Bounty Pack 2 and the major Story Pack 1 Mad Alley and the Vault of the Damned major update. No information here on anything related to a level cap increase, which I've seen some people online talking about how that may mean that we will get one. However, in that the furthermore post about it, ours didn't recently talk about this, but this post did say there will be a level cap increase coming for the future update, which they look forward to seeing all the builds and whatnot. So they did announce that the level cap would be increasing, not right before the DLC, but like leading into it. And in their longer post about it, no information here on a level cap increase. However, there is actually a lot of information because they released a ton of stuff, including Loveless. So perhaps in the future, after we get this newest content pack, we may see some more stuff here. And personally, I think that we do need a level cap increase. If you look back to like Borderlands 2, it had a level cap of 80. Obviously, it was added a lot later, but 72 is kind of the number that a lot of people were playing the game on until that later drop. Borderlands 3, same deal. They dropped it in smaller level cap increases to extend like player time. And the thing with Borderlands 4 is these are by far the largest skill trees that we have ever gotten in a Borderlands game before. So I do think for the health of the game that we should see a level cap increase. Obviously with things like that coming, they will have to do more balance updates, and that kind of leads me to my next point. It appears that Borderlands 4 is going to be done and dusted at the early September mark here, version 1.10, as that is the final bounty pack and the final story pack. Now, Borderlands 2 had DLC come out for up to 2 years post-release. Borderlands 3 had content released for a year and a half post-release. This game only had it for a year post-release, so quicker time span on these, leading me to believe that they're probably working on Wonderlands 2, which I'm looking forward to. But obviously that kind of is unfortunate. The unfortunate thing being the amount of players in game is not obviously where we'd like to see it at. If you look back to when the game first released, it was at 100,000 players and it dropped off hard that month, which is normal for single player games. But if you look at things like Borderlands 2, it's actually very close to the amount of players that are in Borderlands 4. So I do have a feeling that once Bounty Pack 5 is done, the game's like kind of end of life will be coming. We'll probably see some more balance updates. They do say there's ongoing improvements to general balance and Vault Hunter balance, which I've made a couple of videos talking about. Hopefully we'll see buffs, not nerfs to the characters. But right now it's kind of a mystery. They don't have anything listed out. They're just talking about like new story missions, map, new side missions, activities, collectibles, major boss fights, mini bosses, legendaries, pearlescents, and the new Vault Hunter, which has 2 bodies, which we'd see more. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of customization to be had. So that kind of is a little worrying because we may see level 60 be the max level. I would not like that to happen because again, we have very large skill trees here, but it just devotes dev hours into balancing things when we get the level cap increase. But honestly, people like to play these games for being like, it's a power fantasy. We like to feel really strong in these games. So honestly, if the level cap goes up, I would love to see it go to 72 like the previous Borderlands games. And if you look between all the skill trees, that number of skill points would actually allow you to fill out like 3 trees all the way. So with that, I feel like we will see a level cap increase. They obviously released a lot of information with this upcoming content drop here. So yeah, it's a lot like compared to the previous one where they did talk about it in this post here. We didn't really have that many details here like we do in this one. I'm holding out hope though for Bounty Pack 4, the Murders Acquisitions here, which is releasing July 30th. We'll hopefully see more information in their DevCast episode. They'll probably talk a bit more about Loveless, kind of similar to what they did with Cash. But at the current moment, it's kind of a big question mark. I feel like I have a gut feeling that we will see a level cap increase like we did with the previous story pack. The reason being, it allows people to play the game a lot more. Like if it doesn't have a level cap increase, you can basically get by with the gear that you've looted and done, had this entire time, which I think some people would enjoy, not having to grind for like the higher level gear. But that obviously cuts down the amount of time people will be playing it. And one big thing about September, it is the most stacked month that I've ever seen in video games because of Grand Theft Auto coming. So honestly, this is a little bit of a tough time. Like, if they could have pushed this to August, I do feel like maybe we might see another takedown come. It's really hard to say. I feel like that would be nice. But again, player counts and their sales expectations aren't really where they, want them to be. So it's hard to say if they're going to spend dev hours to doing that. But there is a big gap here in August where there's no new content releasing. So hopefully there's not really much stuff happening in August in terms of games. So like, if they push this forward to August, I think that would actually be smart, because there may not be a lot of people that are playing this game come September time with the crazy amount of games that are coming out. So I do hope that they would have a level cap increase here, and I think the signs are pointing towards they will, but no official word as of yet. Just want to kind of speculate about this. So let me know though your thoughts in the comments, because this is something that I know a lot of people really want to see, and me too. So feel free to leave a comment below, and we'll catch you all in the next video.